Welcome back to part 4 of how we go from your Canva file to a PDF to the printed book. Okay, so join me part 4. Now this is a little bit more behind the scenes. This is particular to our equipment that we use. Okay, so once we load it up on our software, we have to go to your file and now we have to tell the printer how we want it to print these pages. So we do that through something called imposition software, okay? And we have different ways to set up your pages on different paper because we normally print on a larger sheet than what you send us. So the first thing that we're gonna do here is a booklet, and we can see we have a saddle stitch option. So we're gonna click this option. And then we go through our tabs and we have to set it up and tell it, hey, what side of paper, what size, and you can see here, it's gonna show us what it's gonna look like in the finished job. So the first thing that we have to do is tell it what size paper we're printing on, okay, which is in this case is gonna be 12 by 18. Then we're also gonna tell it what size is it as a final size. And when this is all folded down, it's gonna be an 8.5 by 11 booklet. And you can start to see how it adjusts the images here to show us more of what it looks like on the actual document. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna click on the layout tab, and all of our settings here on layout are correct. And now we're gonna go over here to marks and slug. So we do want this document to have crop marks. And then we're gonna set them to the bleed offset position. And then we're gonna come on over here to margins. And we do need to set our bleed that we need on the document, which is gonna be 0.13 because it rounds up in this case, okay? And that is all the settings that we need to set this up, okay? So this now has our document fully set up the way that we need to create this booklet. So click that follow button so you can see the next part of how this book actually comes out of the press.